Hello, I am Switzerlandia and welcome back to AION. Today I'm going to teach something really cool that will make you a lot of Kina if you're consistent, and also get you a little bit of PvP if you want it. So you'll notice that I'm standing next to this blazing thorn, but that is not important. There's a mob that is going to spawn here in about less than a minute. And this mob is special because it drops special items. It drops Manastones and Idions, as well as power shards. It drops Composite Manastones, green Manastones, and gold Idions, which is really cool because they sell really well on the broker. And if you're looking to socket your gear and you don't want to spend the money, 3 million Kina for a Magic Boost 28, you can just farm these. And here he is right now. You can farm these and get happy little treats. So he's giving me Idions, Composite Manastones, 500 power shards, and some other assorted stuff. Now I am in Cygnea, and I'm just north of the Aquis Detachment Garrison. Now I am an Asmo. I purposely come to Cygnea to do this because then I get PvP while I'm PvEing. So if you're on a busy server, expect to get zerged once in a while. And okay, so anyway, back to the task at hand. These spawn every 10 minutes, like clockwork. And if you know the timer and nobody else does, you can lock it down. So I like to come over here and steal the Elios stuff. And I mean, they come over to our side too. This guy will be spawning here in a second. There he is. There are 3 of each. There's 3 of the Sand Shark Rippers, and his name again is the Dune Shriek Sand Shark Ripper. And then we have an Arachna, which is going to spawn right here, named the Serrated Sandthorn Arachna. There are 3 of each of them, like I said, and they're all in a nice little row right up the side of the coast here. I wanted to show you this one first, one because it's in the Elios map and why not, but also because it's the easiest one. It's all in a little row, it's very simple to get to, and it's it's high rewards. So I will show you another location here in a second because I just got kisked, so I can move about much more freely. Now the mobs here, almost all of them either poison you or slow you, which is really annoying, so you have to kind of get used to how to sneak through, which I've gotten decently good at. Now if you do come up to Cygnea to do this, you want to just be aware that there are going to be Elios most of the time. I'm here kind of, in the middle of the week, in the middle of the night, so it's not really a high traffic time. Now I just killed all of those in about 2 minutes, maybe a little under 2 minutes. So in 8 minutes, my first one is going to spawn again, and I can start all over again, which is really cool. But we are going to go and have a look at some other places first, and I'll teach you some other locations. So let's do that. One little thing I want to show you, just in case you're ever running this area by yourself. If you're with a group and you want to run through there, you have my blessing. However, you don't need to. You can just run up here and just jump your little horsey, and there you go. Ta-da! Ooh! Ow. Now there is a way to do it the other direction too, but it takes a little bit of practice. If you don't know how to make your mount both jump and sprint at the same time, I'll quickly show you how to do that. You're going to go to your keybinds, your key mapping, and scroll all the way to the bottom. And where it says ascend/mount sprint, it says R. You're going to, in your alternate key, you're going to put Alt and space. And what that does is it causes your mount to both sprint and go fast at the jump and sprint at the same time. So instead of jumping like this, you're going to jump like this, which is very nice for getting up onto crazy high objects. Maybe not quite that high, but it's a very nice trick for getting to places quickly. And it's not a hack, it's just using 2 keybinds at the same time. And it's legit. So, you're welcome. You'll use that all the time. You need to practice it because it's a little bit difficult, but it is a very nice advantage to have. Alright, and this is going to be the second set of mobs. You'll notice this is also in Cygnea. It's in the Aravale Territory Village area. And I'll go ahead and show you where these are. Now the nice thing about this is I am 71, so I can go through all these mobs and not aggro them, which is really nice. There are usually bots here, and most of them are programmed to kill these mobs that we're going to look at. So you might have some competition, but if you get the timers down and really understand when the mobs are going to be up, you don't have to worry as much. Okay, for example, this is exactly the problem. But hey, you get some DP out of it, right? Alright. My mouse has been really funky lately. I apologize that it's all kind of all over the place. Alright. The first... Oh, this one just spawned. Ha ha ha. So here's our first one. The Grotesque Twilight Gnarl. You know, you'll notice this mob is 10 levels below me, but I still got loot. But all the other ones don't aggro me. How's that for lovely? Okay, now there is another one. Ooh, if we hurry. Hopefully he's not too geared. This little bot here. I'm going to blind him. Because he's currently killing the mob I want to kill. Haha! I saved you! Same thing. Grotesque Twilight Gnarl. Okay. And these are the high grade ones again. I'm going to show you in a second where the low grade ones are. But first I wanted to show you those. Okay, there's 3 of the Grotesque Gnarls. There's one, let's see, there's one right here. And then they're very close together. One right here. And then one across the street. And I didn't get him because of the bot, but he's inside this little hut here. Maybe he'll be up. Is he? No. Oh well. Sometimes he's right here. So he's here. Now there's one other set. Usually, if they're all close together, there's usually 2 kinds of mobs. The second kind is called the Silent Draken. It's this guy here. You can tell the difference because he doesn't move. He's strong silent type. Okay, so he's right here. And his buddy is... No, last time I was here there was a bot. Oh. I just gotta help this little buddy out here. There you go, friend. Okay, now the draken that we're looking for is not up because I'm assuming that bot killed it, but it's right here. So we'll mark that spot here. And there's one more silent draken. And just in case our buddy here is looking to get that mob, I don't want to steal it from him. This is the reason that I do this in Cygnea, because most of the time the people that you're competing with for the mobs aren't Asmos. Here's the other silent draken. So he is right here. Okay, so see how we came down, we came up through here, blah, 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 blah. This is our other area. Okay. Okay, now we're going to look at the ones that are, they're mid-grade, but still worth doing. I mean, magic root stones are magic root stones, right? Money-wise. So, we're going to run up over into the Dragon Lord's centerpiece, which is right here. And the things that we're looking for are this, they're called the shining stones, and they are basically just piles of rock. If they're, yeah, here they are. Okay, so it's called shining stone. And there's a bot around. So we have some, yep, here he comes. Okay, now you'll notice with these it's a different kind. It's a middle grade Idion, which is going to be a blue proc, middle grade Manastone bundle, and if you get a composite, it's going to be like a 50. Oh, he shocked me. I don't think so, sir. You know what I love about these chanters is some of them are better than like player chanters. So it's really good practice if you've, there's no shame in dueling chanter bots, because some of them are programmed really well. I mean, of course, I do not condone botting, but if they're gonna be there, you might as well find a use for them, right? Alright, so there's two of them. The shining stone. There's usually one right down here, but the bot had already got that one, so we're out of luck. I believe he also got this one. Yeah. And that's, I can't really see it on my map, but there we go. Alright. Unless I'm wrong, maybe it's up top. I don't know. Oh look, it's been a little while since I've done this. Now you'll notice that these mobs are 59, and I'm 71, but I'm still getting drops from them. So these special mobs will give you drops, even though you're bigger than them. Alright, these are my favorite, and I bet you they're not going to be up because that's stupid wide. But right here where I'm standing, there's a mob called the Sunlit Claw. And he spawns in 3 locations. And he's one of these Celatus, and he's named the Sunlit Claw. And hopefully the other one will be up. I doubt it will be. Spots, man. They know how to find the mobs. That's actually how I came to find these mobs. Here he is. Okay, get a good look at his name. The Sunlit Claw. Isn't he funny? So shiny. Okay. Ooh, that time he gave me a composite. So that's good. My god, I need to clean out my bags. Alright. So this is middle grade. So like I said, there's 3 different kinds. You're going to get... There's actually... Is there a low grade? I don't know. I don't think I've ever found low grade. I think it's just middle and high. So this is the area here. The Ilios, it's just the way their map is outlaid, but it's like a really easy... You can just run up and kill everything, and it's a very simple little trek. But once you get, you know, ahead of the bots... I will take free AP, thank you. Kerblam! You know, it's like a, what, a relic of some kind. Alright. Now we're gonna head over to the other area. And that's closer to the Renti entrance. There's some more over there. Now, there might be more, but these are just the ones that I know about. Now, if you're doing this by yourself, MR is the way to go, because you're going to get slept otherwise. I still might get slept, who knows. Don't kill me, Kay. Hooray! Ooh. This is a nice area to come to because if you ever need DP, there's bots everywhere. It's nice for morphing. Hey you, I see you. Are you stuck in the woods? Alright. Now this one... This one I'm not as familiar with, so give me a second here. Okay, now this one is going to be the Brohums. Aw, it's a little pinky. we'll just leave you be. Even though you're most assuredly a bot. Okay. So we're looking for the Broham captain, who I think is gone. He is. He's usually right here. And we're gonna go find the other ones. There's two, like I said, there's always three of them. And they're kind of in the same area. They aren't really, really close together most of the time, but they're close enough. The other one is right outside where like a rift usually comes through, so it's kind of nice. I think today is gonna suck because there's too many bots. I believe I just passed where it is, but we'll keep looking. But he's called the Broham Sentry Captain. Garden Broham Sentry Captain. Now see how these guys all have 2 dots? 58, 2 dots? The mob that I'm looking for is going to have, I believe, either 4 or 5 dots. I can't remember what the lower level ones have, but they're very handy. This site is just ravaged by bots, though. I have spam all over the place. I have 4 KDP, there's really no reason for me to stop and kill him. Okay. My mouse is ridiculous. Hey! Oh, thought that was a real player for a second there. Imagine that. Alright. I do believe the mobs that I'm looking for is gone. But one way you can do, if you're going to find mobs, you type where. Oh gosh, I think it's Garden Broham. Garden Sentry Broham Captain. No, that's not it. I'll figure it out at some point. But he's in this area too. But again, that's just middle grade stuff, so maybe you're not as interested in that. I am, I'm just tired. Alright. Now we're going to head over to the orb area. And there's a couple of sprites over there. Now the way I found out about these is I saw that there were bots hanging out in certain areas and they weren't moving, they were just standing there. When these originally were very highly contested, the bots would stand directly on top of where the mob spawned with whatever skill was ready and would blow it up as soon as it appeared. So I wondered, you know, bots aren't working for free, so I figured, why are they hanging out and not doing anything? There must be a reason. So I hung out, and sure enough, that's how I found out about these mobs. And once you get ahead of the bots, it's great because they're just standing there doing nothing. And you're collecting all the good stuff. So pay attention to bots. That's what I will say. I wish there weren't bots, but whatever. Alright, we're hitting our last little section of special mobs. Now again, these might not be up because of the bots. There, yeah, Elf Pie is here, and that's a bot. So there's one here, it's called the Bladewing Petal Sprite. He's where I circled. Another one spawns right here. All on the entrance to go into orb, so they're very close. And the last one is across the street, up the hill. I can sneak through here, yes. Okay, and he's dead, of course, because the spot is a professional bot. But you'll see he's here as well. So basically there's, let's say it's like this. So if you take a sweep of the map, you can get... Now, Perennial Mosswood, I'm sure, has some. I just have never seen them. I haven't taken the time to learn them. And there's probably some down, you know, just like in the Enshar. And so that's the ones in Cygnea. And in the future, we'll do some of the N-Char ones. But in the meantime, happy farming, happy PvPing, and happy money making. Have a great day. Bye-bye. So, if you're not looking for PvP, I would suggest always loot your mobs. Yay! S rank with 5 seconds to go. Woo! Okay.